Now we made it to our last module, how to use the HTML5 recorder and also where you can use it in Schoology. So there are 4 major areas where you can use the HTML5 recorder. You can use it in the home area, where you will find the updates, assignments, messages, your profile update or a blog post. You can use it in the course area, where we've been spending a lot of our time in course materials. You can use it in groups, and you can use it in resources. And groups and resources are a deeper dive, and those are areas where we can dig in a little bit later once we know how to build in it. So let's get started first with creating audio visual recording. So because we've been working in materials or course materials, we're going to start there. And let's try adding an assignment. Even though we haven't created an assignment in these videos, it's pretty easy to follow along with because all of the course materials give us a lot of the same or similar options. So first we're going to give our assignment a name. Say this is a homework activity for the week or some asynchronous work you would like students to work on. We're going to give it a description or instructions. You've seen this when you've added instructions to your test quiz activity. We are going to customize it the way we want it to look for our students, which may be checking the accessibility, making sure that the spelling is correct, and also making sure that it's large enough for all of our students to see. Now, when you look at that bottom panel, remember we see this a lot when we were adding in course materials. You have options to add different types of media. So that microphone right there is where you can add an audio or video recording. So we're going to go ahead and click on that, and you're going to choose audio or audio video. Now, if this is your first time using it, you may see a black box pop up asking you to allow the system settings to allow you to use your camera, and that's okay. So let's say we're going to do an audio video recording, and you're going to go ahead and click on that blue button that says start recording, and you're going to go ahead and explain to your students whatever it is you would like them to do. And once you are finished your recording, you're going to click on stop. You can also check the recording to see if it's the way you want it to sound by just replaying it back. If it's good, you go ahead and click on insert recording. Now you have your video inserted. You're going to edit the details if you'd like to give some instructions or guidance, and we're just going to label this instruction so the students know to click on this. Now, just like with, again, all of the other course materials we've added, like files and links and folders and things like that, you have the ability to add some type of media. We're going to add our resource, which is just a link, and give it a title because we want our students to look at that resource to help them with the activity. And then we can also get a preview. It's good to have that image pop up. It helps, the students to have visuals to guide their thinking and their recognition of what they need to do. And just like any course material, activity, assignment, test quiz, you're going to fill in all of the customization of how you want this activity to look for your students or what you want them to do. So you're able to have options to make sure that they can submit, they can see their grades or their scores. They can you can get feedback. You can also copy this to a course if you're going to use it in another course, and then click on create. And once you click on create, you have created an activity with the HTML5 recording. And there, your students will be able to see the activity as well as they can click on the instructions. So when they do click on the instructions, it may pop up for them. It depends on the settings on their computer, but it is going to pop up and they're able to listen to whatever instructions that you've given. them to listen to. You also are able to grade from here. Once students start submitting, you'll be able to grade, and you'll be able to see their statistics of who handed things in and your overall scores, and that's good data capturing for you. Now, one thing you need to be certain of is what browser you're using when you're opening up the HTML5 audio recorder. It only supports Chrome, Firefox, and Edge. If you're working in your MacBook, like using Safari or using Internet Explorer, it will not work. You will get an unsupported browser message. So just make sure that you're working in Chrome or Firefox or Edge when you're using this. And that's it for now. Thank you for watching this video and being attentive in this process.